Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Honeybee Tarot. This is your girl, Melissa, coming to your reading live for the star sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for the cross watchers. Okay. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, guys. I've noticed for this month is patience. Patience. And that's something I feel like we get shaded a lot. I'm an Aries myself. We get shaded a lot for not having a lot of patience, but in reality, we are very patient. But when we see a great opportunity, we don't think twice. We just take advantage of the moment because, in a subconscious level, we know that one moment won't be presented again. So it's up for the catch. So patience is of a virtue, Aries, and that is something that I'm picking up very strong for this month. Welcome to Spirit Talks, and we will start your reading. So the overall energy for this month is strength. Awesome. So really just taking your time and just waiting for opportunities to just present themselves. For some of you, you may have a lot of people around your surroundings that may want to pull you out of, or try to get you out of character. Better yet said, people will be testing you to see how far they can push you. But for Aries, I feel you're completely unbothered. I feel like you find this completely entertaining, or you will find this completely entertaining for the month of March. For some, you know that there are good things coming ahead, and this is your reward for being so patient, for being so diligent and so consistent in your vision, what you truly want. If you have high standards, this is you getting what it is that you deserve, not jumping at any opportunity that just comes to you, because you know your intuition speaking to you that something is worth waiting for, and it will come. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this is a feeling of feeling your best, loving yourself. For some, practicing self-love, self-care. You're glowing, and a lot of people could be immediately drawn to you because of the energy that you're putting out, that you come first before anyone. And there's a feeling of knowing that I'm it all. I'm everything. So the right person will come to me, correct, when it's time in solidifying anything or entertaining anything. For some, you're putting on this energy out to the universe, and for people to know that you're not just welcoming anything in. You're not welcoming anything that's low vibrational, anything that's going to disrupt your peace. You're so focused on yourself that everyone is automatically attracted to you. And you may find yourself in a position trying to understand why are so many people are somewhat frustrated. So why so many people are trying to talk to you, trying to get your attention, is because you just don't want it. There's other plans. Your priorities are set on other things that will not only, you've already mastered this state of self-worth, self-love, that you want to master other things, whether that's in your career, whether that's in education, whether that's in really stabilizing your mental health so that you don't fall backwards again. And for some, there can be investments that you're keeping a strong eye on, and you're just taking your time, strategizing, preparing yourself, not in a hectic way, not in a stressful way, but in a calming, I can't explain it, but it's just a very beautiful energy. It's just, you're just waiting, and you're putting this energy out to the universe that I'm waiting, and I know it's going to come. I'm preparing for this in case this happens, but you're not stressed. You're making sure that all is accounted for in the event if something was to fail. But you accept your failure for what it is. It's not going to bother you. It's not going to hinder your growth at all. But it's just going to feel like a sense of gratitude, sense of zen with anything that comes directly your way. So we have the Temperance Sagittarius energy, where you find yourself really balancing yourself, prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your family, those that matter most to you. Haley Taylor, those that matter to you most. I feel like your priorities just set there. Six of Wands, you wait for the right opportunity and you will succeed. So making sure everyone's taken care of and not entertaining petty energy or lacking energy. With the Six of Wands, you will continue moving forward with or without with the support of others. If anything, people come to you for support because they know who else to take care of things but Aries. Celebrations come. In the month of March, if you have been struggling in the past, you've been ripped to pieces, not understanding why you were being ripped, but also the universe is somewhat forcing you to really have patience with you being pulled to pieces. And in a way, it's grateful because you have to show that you're grateful, because what needed to be removed, what no longer served you. So in a way, the universe was preparing you for your time. 2020 is really hitting hard. 10 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you find yourself fully content. And for some of you, if you find yourself single, manifesting your ideal partner, manifesting your soulmate, is you're one step closer. He or she will come to you. You will be in alignment with your person. Just be patient. Don't let others pressure you into falling into things that don't serve a purpose in your eyes. I feel like there could be a lot of people wanting you to do a lot of things for them or do certain things that will benefit them, but your hands will be involved somehow, some way, whether that's in legal documentation or something in regards to a job, something being due at a certain time. No, you don't do this to benefit others. You do this to benefit yourself. And that's, hey, Lasseritis Creed. Please make sure you guys drop a follow to Lasseritis Creed. But I just feel like this energy of happiness, long time coming, but it's here. With or without other people, it's here. And I'm okay. I'm happy. I did this. I've held my family through the thick and thin. This is our time. This is our victory. We're finally in a place where we can just be happy because we deserve it. And there's no sense of guilt because you've been ripped to shreds. You've been pulled left and right. You've been suffering. 2019, I feel like Aries, we have suffered a lot. In 2018 too as well, we have suffered a lot. 2020 is a new era. all the downfalls that you were forced to face, you will see the reason why you were forced to face this. Only you know your reasons, but you will have a revelation and you will understand and you'll be completely grateful and you will trust in the process. You will reflect in the times with the Five of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, where you didn't have much. You didn't feel good about yourself. Everything, you thought you were at your wit's end. You felt like you just didn't understand why the universe was doing what it was doing to you. But now you do. Because the universe taught you patience. And within patience, you learn to believe in yourself. You learn to trust yourself. Through the thick and the thin, you were the only person that you could rely on. So when things got rough, we don't stress about it. We just observe and we learn. We know what to do different. We know how to do different. And we know how to come up with a solution, as compared to before, where we just didn't know who to turn to, what to do, or how am I going to get through this? It's just like there was so much stress in the past. I feel that now you've conquered. The Emperor has conquered. If this it has to do with the matter of love or relationships, I feel like honestly, you will be attracting a lot of your ex-partners just with this energy alone. You reaching victory after victory. No, please go there. Victory after victory. I feel like there's a sense of people wanting you to not succeed, or not to look good, not to feel good, not to be the emperor. That I feel like for a lot of you, you yourself didn't view yourself as an emperor. And for you to take full ownership of that, it has people shook. I'm not going to front. You have such beautiful energy here on this deck right now that I see why your exes will be being drawn back to you, because they slept on you. They underestimated you. They thought that you were not going to succeed. They forgot that you were the emperor and you are the magician. You have the Fool card here too as well, where you're just, for some of you, you're not sugarcoating your power anymore. You're not sugarcoating who you are as a person. And the Justice, it was time for you to create. This was for your time, your manifestations. You put in the work, you've been patient, and you studied, and you've learned along the way how to find solutions to certain things, how to make sense of certain things, how to, if we had any mistakes, how to fix it. You became the magician, and justice will prevail. If there was any wrongdoings, this is your time where I feel like for some of you will be receiving an apology long time overdue. But for some of you, you didn't need this apology, and you may feel like you don't need it because the first person you needed to apologize to and forgive was yourself, for not believing and treating yourself as the emperor that you have always been. You're taking full ownership of your power. The Four of Wands, you're so homebound. Your main priority is taking care of matters of the home, those that you love. There was a quote that I'll look up on my Instagram that really spoke heavy to me today. And it's stay close to anything that makes you feel glad you are alive. And that I cannot emphasize enough. This is what I'm feeling in your reading. Your family, your friends, your loved ones, those that give you a sense of living, give you a sense of love. That's where your mind is set up at right now. You're so focused on this, and you're so focused on what truly does matter. We have the Three of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. For some, your home, if there was any If there were any struggles going on at the home or any miscommunications with friends, family, loved ones, those that really do love you and never gave up on you and always believed in you, no matter how hard the times have gotten, there's no way that this trio, this family, this relationship, however it may fall into your life right now, there's no way you guys can be broken down. I got you, you got me, we got each other, we are each other. Ten of Swords, I feel like there's, for some of you, there is a reflection of those coming back in the past to apologize. And for some, I feel for some Aries, I may not speak for all Aries, take in mind that this is a general reading. You may not be so openly to accepting an apology. But remember, being the bigger person, you will set the example not only for yourself, but for those that you support or that have been supporting you. They will be watching. You know, one thing that the universe has taught you was patience, trusting the process. And sometimes, you know, this is their karmic, this is their karma. So accept it, but don't reject it. It doesn't mean that you have to welcome them in with open arms, but just having that, I accept your apology, and just keep it moving. Like I said, you have other things to entertain where your priorities are set on. You have high priorities, and I feel like for some of you, business will be blooming. Definitely will be blooming. And for some of you, you're preparing yourself, working day in, day out. You know you have to do in the work. You know you have what is required for you to do to get to the next level, to the next step. What is the next step for Aries? Okay, I'm okay with being an accountant, but what else am I going to do after I've mastered becoming an accountant? Because I want more. But you wanting more, I feel like for some of Aries, you want to help others too as well. So what can I do? Not only to better fulfill myself, but to spread the wealth. What can I do? Because for some of you, you could have been presented, or you could have been in an environment, a work environment, where people didn't want you to grow. People didn't want you to become smarter. People wanted to limit your growth. But justice came in. This is your time, but you don't have to continue that toxic pattern. You can spread the wealth. What is the next level for Aries? You've mastered this. The universe has trained you, with the Strength card being here. They have trained you. They have ripped you to pieces, Aries. They ripped the Emperor into pieces. But those are pieces that have been decaying and that we've been holding on for so long. Now that they're out, now that we are growing, now that we are succeeding, what is our next plan? And this is something that maybe you guys should be asking yourselves now, is if you find yourself in a comfortable state right now and you find yourself completely happy with your life, long-term commitments, family, reflecting on these times, and you will be receiving from just closure for you to move on and to keep on moving forward. If it didn't work out, fine. But there's maybe something that you may need to hear from this person that was somewhat justified, not justified because it's, people shouldn't be hurting people, but it will give you a sense of reason as to what was going through this person's head. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you took this and blamed yourself. And you sacrificed yourself. I'm sorry, you guys, I have kids in there in the background. So please, you guys, please, you guys. But You know, there's an apology coming. And for some of you, this is their karmic cycle that's just in the beginning. And the apology is what you may need to hear to set you free in a way. And for some, this is just something that you've been holding on, that you may find yourself that it is affecting your relationships right now, or the reason why you may not want a relationship. People don't realize how words truly do hurt. Words are so powerful. Words are biblical. Words have been found in structures from years and years time before our time. Words hold so much power. People tend to forget that. And I feel like now that is it. And having patience with yourself, believing in yourself, those are something that is something that I'm getting from this reading, that the universe wants me to communicate to you, and for you guys to not stop and to continue moving forward. Good things are coming, and this is your time. So don't give up, okay? Aries, just don't give up. Your love life will improve. This is your time. You've been catching up. You've been working hard. You've been working left and right, sacrificing yourself. Enjoy. Like I said, the universe has been ripping you left and right to pieces, to shreds. I'm feeling years. I'm hearing 2018, 2019, even 2017, you guys. The universe has been preparing you, because found and put the emperor back into their place. You have found who you truly are. And the fact that you have this confidence about yourself, people are going to be drawn to you. I'm just giving you guys in your past that may want to communicate to you. Just open that line, hear that person out, and just accept their price next. But I love you guys, and take care. And remember, you are blessed. You'll always be blessed. So please don't ever let anyone take your blessings away. And I'm sorry for the background too, guys. You guys know I'm a single full-time parent, so my kids are in the background. So it is what it is. But I love you guys. Take care.